Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. When we last left off, we just helped. We found that Gav was being chased by the Imperials. We don't know why, and we split up with Sid because he wanted to know what the Imperials were up to, and we had to meet up with Gav at the time. We fought two Minotaurs, and then we found out that Gav was in trouble. So that led to a fight with a Dragoon of the Dying Sun, I believe is what it was called. Other than that, it's really not much has changed, right? I'm enjoying this game. This is now the second recording session I've had since the game has come out, and it's one I was really excited for. Um, because I'm doing this also on Twitch, I have been trying to wait, right? It's been very difficult. Like this game, the music is awesome, the voice acting is great, and I apologize if the voices are low for now. I'm going to tweak that in this video. I kind of wasn't happy with it in the last episode, and I'm also trying to address the audio issues we've been facing as well. Let's get into it now. Actually, I'll put a cut in here. And we are back. Now, let's see what we got.
Come on.
Yeah. No, I don't like the voices. I gotta change that. Oh my, you've got a lot of Imperials chasing you.
Shit!
No way. Thanks, Torgal. It's interesting that my
Clive! Give me your hand! Help me!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
I've got you.
definitely has some trauma. This is a point of view from a dominant. What the heck? Why?
There. Clive doesn't have your nose, I said. He'd stumble off a cliff, I said.
Well, that's the trouble with a nose like mine. Can't help sticking it where it's not wanted. But if it wasn't for you two, my sniffing days would be over. Thank you. Truly.
I don't like the fact he smokes,
what
but
news?
Well, found out where your friend's heading for one thing.
Gav,
Him and his mate are on their way to your old stomping ground, Rosaria. You should have seen what they did to the Imperials who tried to stop them. There's no question about it. He's a dominant fire, all right.
He can't be. Clive, I saw you turn into an icon before my very eyes. And yes, there's a good chance it was you who killed the Phoenix. But we weren't alone, were we? There was the fellow you saw enter the whirlwind. I saw him too. You didn't dream it, Clive. He's out there.
But who is he?
Joshua, maybe?
Don't ask me. I don't bloody know. But I do know one thing. You're gonna find him and find out. After all, you swore an oath.
What?
I thought the oath was to...
You swore you'd avenge your brother's death. That you'd never rest until you'd hunted down the man responsible. So, find out if this man's responsible and kill yourself if he's not.
Sid, I...
Don't thank me. Thank Gav.
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah, well.
Thank you, Gav. We just saved your life, though. I think that's thanks enough. So we're going back to Rosaria.
No birds returning this year.
The Deadlands have swallowed their roosts, like as not. We're running out of time.
We'll be in Rosaria in a day or two.
That's gotta be Joshua.
Back to where it all began. He must be stopped.
Interesting. Good to know that it is Joshua. I was right. So we're going back to Rosaria then. Okay, cool. I kind of wish I could do what I wanted to do here, but I guess not. I'm looking for a... like I said, I wanted to raise the voice volume in particular.
Spitting great gouts of fire he was, like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend. She's awake.
Right.
Go to her, you fool. Right, you lot. Enough slacking. Goots, come with me. Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce.
I love Gav. I also love Sid. Like, the characters in this are very compelling to me. System audio. Let's go with a high voiceover volume. There we go. Now, any no quists, no quists. I like it.
Let's get this fixed before someone...
Hola, ¿cómo está? Me llamo Duke. Hablo español.
It's true then. It really is you.
Tis I.
It is.
Clive! You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it. I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
Good question.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
So how did you become Shiva?
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield, or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
What if we could restore Rosaria?
They call us dominants.
What? What happened to Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night...
But this is the question then. Who was the cloaked man back then?
Hooded man. He spoke to me. What did he say? We have found you.
Who is we?
What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened, and so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Jill, All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
I appreciate the fact that in the cutscenes,
I should be ready too.
I appreciate in the cutscenes that the sword changes as well. I think that's pretty cool. Let's see here. We have 2, so we will go to those 2.
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
Their bunks are made up.
Push me to jump! Push me to jump! Let's see here. What do you got for me?
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What do you need, my friend?
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since.
Where did she go?
I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
No, I won't. I'm a little busy.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwing. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
I doubt so. It'll be our priority. We'll finish the quest up here. I'm gonna gather the other one though.
Really do with a proper place to train.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
The Moogle's awesome. What do you got for me?
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
No.
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
Perfect.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
I say yay.
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous.
Marvelous.
The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
My pleasure. Well, maybe we'll prioritize this one first. I like the idea of prioritizing because we're here anyway.
Just don't have enough teams to follow every lead.
Well, we're working on it. Meanwhile, push me to jump. No? Okay. Why? What are you? A place for everyone. Okay. A place for everyone. So, ooh, okay. I am a fool. What I want to do is jump over here like so. Come over here. Come in here.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild mickleberries.
Can I help you? Kenneth sent me.
Here's your food. Your meat.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a Physica's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and
Well,
yourself.
we're a team.
Thank you.
No, it's my pleasure. Let's move you over here, though. Now,
You must eat if you're to recover.
I agree. You're not infirm, my man. Not infirm. Now, what's over here? I'm coming down there. Coming down. What's this?
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
Have a meal.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
I don't know what you consider to be the right side, my man. But I will try to stay out of prison. I'm of the mindset. It's the same thing with my current job, too. If we didn't have to imprison people or have homeless, right, or anyone else like that, be a step in the right direction for humanity. So, push me to jump.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
No.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
Ah, there's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
Come on, let me... There you go.
Ah, you're back. All done? Wonderful.
Thank you.
Here, your reward.
As promised. Now, let's take a look here.
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
Thank you. I don't know why my neighbor above is stomping around, but he's an angry fellow. Ooh, a gill bug. Don't need it right now, but I appreciate that. Now, let's head out to... Let's head out to the,
Sid's gone off again. To Rosaria this time.
Sorry. Let's...
Told Kenneth I was hankering after some eggs. Oh, I've been looking forward to these all day.
Let's go to where the quest is, right? And see. We'll fill it. We'll finish up in Orbel Downs, then we'll call it for the video, I feel. I'm trying to keep it under 30 minutes. So, just for convenience sake for the audience. Ooh, treasure. We'll go over there and check it out. But first, I'm coming.
Someone's in trouble. Mistakes.
Ugh, I hate spiders. I have arachnophobia. I love the combat for this as well. They did well in getting the Devil May Cry guy to do this. And this is also built on the same engine that Final Fantasy VII's on. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Mulder.
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark,
rich and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
I don't know. Please don't tell me it's poop I'm looking for. Let's gather some samples. Come on. Where's the last one? There. Perfect.
That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway.
Can I? Yeah, I can just exit that way. Turn this in. Though I don't think Sid went to Rosaria. At least not without me. I hope not. Ooh, a chicken.
There you are. And? All safe and sound?
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil.
Oh, my lord.
Yes. Here.
Did you bring the dirt? No one cares for the girl.
When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit.
Why?
But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least.
What'd you give me? What'd you give me?
I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
Very nice. Thank you. Anyway, my name has been Duke Brave. Thank you everyone for joining me. Take care. Have a great day and stay safe out there. Bye-bye.